welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and you might notice I do look a little bit different today. The reason why is because I finally splurged on a brand new shirt from H&M. That's right, I went to H&M, lifestyle inflation, and I bought a shirt that was not on sale. This is the first time in a while I've spent more than $20 on a shirt, and this is never before worn. So you guys are the first to see this shirt, which now I'm just going to be wearing all the time in my videos so I get some use out of it. Now just a really quick life tip before we get into this video here. When you go to H&M, there's usually the option to sign up for their email newsletter, and when you do that, you get 20% off one item. So all you got to do is basically get like an infinite amount of email accounts, keep signing up for their newsletter, get 20% off. There you go. Great way to save money. So anyway, I know I'm a little bit late on this video. It was posted a few days ago, and that would be my favorite, Millennial money. We're going to be watching this video today, and I'm really excited about it because we got living on $112K a year in Brookfield, Illinois. Wait for it, Millennial money. Now before everyone starts complaining that I call it Illinois and not Illinois, I know it's Illinois. It was a joke, and a lot of people think I actually pronounce Illinois as Illinois. I just think it's kind of funny to say. So anyway, with that said, let's get into the video and critique it as much as I possibly can.
My name is Gabriela Riza, and I am 27 years old. I live in Brookfield, Illinois, and I am about 9 miles from the city center of Chicago. Currently, I assist government, military, and police, making sure that their infrastructure is protected through cybersecurity.
This video is sponsored and brought to you by NordVPN. Just kidding, it's not sponsored, but anytime I hear cybersecurity like this, I have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Honestly, a lot of this stuff just completely sounds like science fiction to me. I don't know if she's overcomplicating the job title. Like, you know the joke about like, I handle transactions for a multi-billion-dollar company, and then it turns out you're just like, you work the cash register at McDonald's. I can't tell if her job is like that, where it's just like setting up passwords and stuff like, or if it's like really intense, like firewall. Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, you know, I gotta say $112,000 salary in cybersecurity, 27, is really respectable, and I have a feeling it's only going to be going up from there.
I think there's always ways to learn more about your money. I don't think I'm that great with money, but I feel like if I keep watching and reading more financial stuff, I can get better with money. So
far, I gotta say, just on a quick glance, I'm relatively impressed. So first of all, we got savings, $3,250 a month in savings in retirement. That's good. Already, I can tell she's not screwing this up, which is good. So savings, no problems. I'm not angry at that. Housing, $1,707, 2-bedroom home. I'm wondering if that is rent or if that is a mortgage payment, or we're going to find out shortly. But overall, $1,700 a month on housing for her income. Again, I can't get angry at that. Transportation, $377. That's decent. Then we got MISC, $365. Eyelash extensions, massages, and clothes. Massages and eyelash extensions, how much are those? That can't be $365. We could get that down. We don't need to do eyelash extensions. That's too much money. But anyway, let's see what else there is. Insurance, $314 a month. Health and car. Okay, you know what? That seems fair. $294 utilities. That actually seems high to me, believe it or not. Even for me, my total utilities are about like $110 a month, and that includes like me watering the garden and stuff like that. So $294. Maybe she's doing laundry on off-peak electrical hours. So if that's the case, she could probably get that one down. Then we got student loans, $262. I hate student loans. Food, $250. Good. Phone bill, $10 a month for phone bill. That's really good. We got to hear some savings tips on that. And then Hulu, $1. How is Hulu only $1? Is she on like some sort of trial period? That's the only thing that would make sense on that, but let's keep going.
I actually feel really comfortable with my salary. I think I don't really need to work as much as I do right now, but I have major goals, and I just want to get to them as fast as I can.
Wow! I am honestly like thoroughly impressed by all of this so far. So first of all, we got a full-time job, $7,000 a month. That in itself. And then we got a weekend job, $1,117 a month. Now, no weekend job could beat that glamour video I did a while back, and the lady was selling like underwear, and like people were smelling her armpits for like $500. So like that is still the king of like weekend jobs. But this is still pretty good. And then look at this. This makes me so happy. This is like the opposite of me getting upset. Now I'm getting really happy with it. She's renting out a bedroom. That is the way to do it. If anyone has an unused bedroom and you don't mind sharing it with somebody else who, maybe they're gonna eat your food every now and then in the refrigerator, and maybe they're gonna get on your nerves every now and then, but I would put up with that for $833 a month. And then Turo car rent. She rents out her car on Turo, $200 a month, and then she rents out her garage. This lady has found a way to rent everything. I'm surprised she hasn't found a way to rent out her eyelash extensions at this point. She should just be doing that. Make an extra $20 a month renting out that. But this is really good so far.
My mortgage is $1,707 a month, and that includes property taxes and interest.
Alright, so I could already tell she's got this whole thing entirely figured out. So I'm guessing if her entire housing payment is $1,700 a month, depending on the term of her loan and the interest rate, I'm gonna guess she's probably making about $550. Let's round it up. Let's just say $600 a month in property equity by paying down the loan. So already that brings it down to $1,100 a month. Then she's getting $800 a month by renting out the bedroom. Then she's getting an additional $70 a month by renting out the garage. So already, I just want to say, like, right there, she's probably only paying a few $100s a month out of pocket to live in a home and own it. A few $100s a month. That does not even include any tax write-off she's taking by owning a property like this, depending on what she's taking on. Regardless, she's got her housing taken care of. She's got this figured out. If she just keeps doing this, she could keep like doing this, and just build up a portfolio of rental properties really over the next like 10, 15 years, and she'll be set. She'll be set. She could rent out everything in her life and make it so much money from this.
I don't want my possessions to own me. I actually want to be able to make my possessions work for me.
You know what? I think she is the deity that we all need. And look at this. Every day I'm brustling. I can get behind that.
The way I learned about money was actually a very unfortunate event. My family, we grew up pretty well off. My parents invested a lot in real estate. We were doing really well. And one day, my dad decided to take all the money and leave. And so my college fund was also taken from that as well. And my mom had to file for bankruptcy, and we were pretty much out on the streets. Sorry.
Wow, I can't even. I was not expecting that. That's right in the feels. But I'm curious some of the, like, how do you take all the money? Like, if it's in real estate, is it just in his name? I don't, so many questions, but regardless, I mean, I have nothing to say other than that, like, I can't imagine going through something like that.
I think seeing that struggle with money that my mom had to go through, and even trying to get through college, really put me into perspective and realized, hey, I don't want to depend on other people for money. I want to make sure that I'm well off.
She really has such a great perspective about the entire thing, and really to have the confidence to have such a bad, terrible event happen to you and to find some way to grow from it as a person and to become more self-reliant. Again, CNBC, I have nothing to complain about here. So far, this has turned into like millennial money and into like this inspirational story, and I think it's amazing so far. Okay, so is there anything now that she can't do? Because basically, whatever you put in front of her, she's going to be exceeding that.
I owe $55,000 in student loan debt.
Why does education need to be that expensive? Like, I really believe there's a big portion of just the population out there we could learn just by watching YouTube videos. For real. Like, that's how I assimilate a lot of information. It's just like, go on Reddit, go on YouTube. You can basically get a degree in whatever you want to just based off YouTube. I just don't understand how education needs to cost 55 grand. But regardless, she's doing well. She's making enough money. She'll knock that out in like 2.5 years. Everything else after that's gonna be profit.
I'm hoping to pay them off in about 13 years. And that's pretty much if I pay like once every 6 months, like a big amount of money.
13 years seems like a long time. Now, I don't know the details of the student loan debt, and I always say this, but like, if the student loan debt is lower than 4.5% interest, then I get it. Take as long as you can. There's no sense paying it off early. It just seems like 13 years to go to college, you get a degree, to pay it off. But again, if it's low interest rate debt, fine, I could live with that. But if it's anything higher than that, I would just pay that sucker off.
Currently with Motorola, I have a Roth 401k and I contribute 15% and then they match 4%. And then I also have another Roth IRA and I contribute about $250 a month to that one.
I really want something where I can get angry, but like, everything she's doing is so good. She's literally a textbook example of exactly how you should be delegating your money. And then we see this. Look at this right now. $2,000 a month, I think, is pretty excessive. You know, that's a lot. Like, usually I'm all for like, ooh, let's contribute to the emergency fund. But $2,000, that's a lot, especially when you consider that she's basically renting out her entire life to subsidize her cost.
I've been working at the library for about 3.5 years, and I just can't seem to leave it because I love the people I work with, and the work is very enjoyable. It's definitely different than my 9-to-5 job, and that's kind of what I like because I get to do all aspects of IT.
You know what? Fine. She loves what she's doing. She likes the people she works with. What more can you ask for? There's really not much for me to comment on this other than that, you know, good job. She's super smart. Everything she's doing correctly. This is okay. You know, I'm just gonna say this. This is an example of what to do. This is what you want to be doing. Be like Gabriella. That's what you should be like. If that is not the cutest thing you've seen, you know what I really like? I like those long-haired bunnies. I don't know why, they're adorable looking. You know, and funny, just totally off topic here, but one of the things I really want one day, I want chickens. I don't know why, it's just I've wanted since I was a kid to have like a few pet chickens just running on the backyard. One day I'm gonna do that, you know? Not so much on the rabbit, but chickens. You know what? This video gets a like just for that. Let me just go ahead and liked.
I'm really fortunate that I have friends who live all over the world. So what I usually do is I buy the plane ticket and then I'm able to stay with them. And it's kind of nice because they know either the language, the culture, and the places to go. She's
got all of this figured out, except one thing really bothers me here because she said she pays for a plane ticket. If you guys watch my channel, you know you never, ever pay for a plane ticket because it should be free with credit card points. That's how you do plane tickets. She could be traveling entirely for free by getting free plane tickets by credit card churning, where you sign up for a credit card, get the sign up bonus, and you keep doing that. That'll pay. And then she stays with her friends for free. That's all she would have to do. So if you're watching this right now, for anybody watching this, you want to travel for free, look up credit card churning, start learning how to do that, go on reddit.com/r/churning. There you go.
One of my financial goals is actually to be able to save enough to purchase another property. And I think I'm leaning more towards buying in the city and buying more of a condo because a house can be a lot of maintenance.
You know what? We haven't had a good rant in a little while now. Now, here's the thing. She says condos. I can't stand condos. I know I'm a real estate guy, and condos are my worst enemy. Here's the thing. If you're looking for a place to live, just purely out of convenience, I get the appeal to a condo. But the thing is, usually with homeowners association, with taxes on top of that, a mortgage and the cost of the condo, there's just not a lot of room for upside on that. Most of the time, for a lot of people, it's just cheaper for them just to rent the condo instead, save the money, and invest the difference. Buying a condo, there's not a lot of upside. You can't really go and add more square footage to the condo. You can't just go and add on an extra bedroom if you really want to. Homeowners associations are terrible with going and doing renovations, and they charge you, they nickel and dime for everything. I personally don't see a condo as being a good thing to purchase long term. I think if she wants a good place to stay, just a good house. Get yourself a good house, get a good inspection done, fix up the house as you need to. That would make you more money long term, and if you want the convenience of anything else, just go and rent instead. But that is my rant when it comes to condos.
I actually wanted to create a center of technology to be able to teach other people how to do cybersecurity and be able to teach children and teens and be able to get more people into this type of field, especially when there's a lot of need in this field.
Overall for her, she's doing such a phenomenal job. I have nothing to critique. She's really not doing anything bad. The only thing I would tell her to do if she's watching this is just credit card churning. That's perfect for you. That's right up your alley. You got home repairs every year. Go and put that on a credit card. Get the points, get the free travel, go and see your friends, and there you go, saving you a little bit of money. That's money you could pay down your student loans with, so maybe just do that. Other than that, everything is perfect. She's a good example of exactly what to do. Very ambitious, has turned every struggle in her life into a positive, spun that around. So got nothing to complain about, really. But I definitely see it's an inspiring story for people who are watching, and she's a perfect example of exactly what to do. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, destroy the like button, hit the notification bell, add me on Instagram. I post here pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to be a part of it there. And also, if you guys want 2 free stocks, Webull is holding a promotion. They will give you 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 on their platform, plus a $5 coffee gift card. I can't mention the specific name of the, you could imagine where it's to, but that's a limited time only when you deposit $100. So anyway, so make sure to do that. Again, one of the stocks will be valued up to $1,000. So pretty easy to do. You may as well just do it. So anyway, thank you so much again for watching, and until next time.